A brand new era of Pokemon TCG has appeared, Mega Evolution. Black Bolt and White Flare finally marked the end of the Scarlet and Violet era, which first released in its base form early 2023. I'm excited for this new era of Pokemon. It brings back Mega Evolution and also introduces new ones, such as our friend Mega Dragonite. I suspect after the new game Legends EA coming out in October, we can expect the new Mega Evolution Pokemon to be revealed in the TCG sets. And I cannot wait for my boy Feraligatr to showcase its Mega form in the TCG art and in the game. Let me know in the comments below what Mega you're hoping for, and maybe we can discuss possible art. But just like with every English set, the Japanese set releases early, and today we're going to showcase one Mega Brave and one Mega Symphonia. Mega Brave seems to have the slight edge on being the better set, largely because of the new Lily card, whereas Mega Symphonia has the Gold Guardi. I would like to thank Pacific TCG Store for having these in stock at a great price, and if you want amazing Pokemon TCG product at great prices, head to their store in the link below. So let's get to the pulls. Alright, here we are. Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia. Had that upside down. We're going to start off with a warm-up pack first with something from White Flare. Just to warm up, you know, get the hands nice and fluid. Maybe we can even get something really nice here. Zepstrika. Got the tail, and wow, we get a Drudagon. Wait, how many cards are in here? What? Okay. Thank you, Pacific TCG. With the warm-up pack, we get a Drudagon and a Keldeo. This Drudagon is absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, as a Pokemon as a whole, it's not the greatest Pokemon. I mean, the art is nice. I wish it like maybe received a baby form or whatnot, or maybe even a Mega Evolution, but yeah, you love to see it. How good is that? All right, great warm-up pack. Let's keep going. Well, that was amazing energy to start off with. Let's go with Mega Symphonia first, seeing that it's like the lesser of the set perhaps, but you could argue that it might not be if you like Gardevoir and whatnot. Pokemon does have an obsession with Gardevoir for whatever reason. It keeps printing the same Pokemon over and over. I guess to Pokemon's credit though, it does have a Mega Evolution, and you can maybe call it as a counterpart to Lucario. But let's see if we can get something. There's 30 packs in here. The cards in the Japanese form in this set tend to have 5 cards per pack, which is amazing. Do a little bit of a mix up here, see what's going on. All right, shuffle them. And yeah, I'm excited to pull these. Really excited. The Mega Evolution has been a big part of, I guess, X and Y era. That's why it's coming back. Everyone's excited for the new game, which is going to be great. But yeah, what Mega form are you looking forward to? Me, like I said before, Feraligatr, but there are a few others that I wouldn't make, wouldn't mind seeing in the cut, like such as Mega Scrafty, maybe a Scolipede. Oh, we get the Kangaskhan as well, EX, love to see it. Kangaskhan super broken back in the day in video game. Basically, when it turns into a Mega form, the little baby comes out of the pouch and also smacks you as well. So if you do a move, like for example, like I don't know, Double Edge, it also does a Double Edge on its own. It's not full power attack, but it still hurts pretty hard. Whereas you can like fake out a Pokemon twice or whatnot. So the ability itself is called Run Errand. So once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may use this ability. Draw 2 cards. You can't use more than 1 Run Errand per ability per turn, so it can't be like a Goldengo, like a coin bonus. And the attack is called Rapid Fire Combo, which does 200 plus damage. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 50 more damage for each heads. So it does 200 damage regardless, and you just keep flipping coins. When you keep flipping coins until you get tails, you keep doing 50 damage. So it's pretty, it can be pretty broken. I don't know if it'll see much play, but it's pretty much a basic, right? I don't think it needs to evolve. So that's Mega Kangaskhan as is. Love to see it. Put it on there for now as one of the hits. All right, moving on. Second pack. First pack was good. Got a hit from there. So we're expecting big things from these pulls and from this era rather. I think this era has a lot to offer us. Shuckle and whatever that is, some dial. This era has a lot to offer us. A lot of people are mentioning that Mega Evolutions is their favorite like kind of gimmick when you compare it with Gigantamax, Dynamax, Terastallization, Z moves, etc. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for that Feraligatr special illustration. We got a Delibird. A Delibird, the present Pokemon of Iron Bundle. Nice little card, looks like they're all in the North or South Pole getting ready for work. There is no Santa Claus in Pokemon or a Santa Claus equivalent, so I'm interested to see one day maybe they'll have like a Santa Claus kind of dude. Maybe, you know, being involved with the Delibird line of the story. I can't recall what the Delibird story was, but you can imagine that a Santa Claus equivalent does make sense. I didn't get that far into the series, or I don't know if I even remember, to be honest, but yeah, there's the Delibird. Nice, fun little card, I'm glad it got some love in Scarlet and Violet, because it's kind of like a nothing Pokemon, you know, like wasn't really doing much, and then in Scarlet and Violet series they introduced that Paradox Future Delibird, which is Iron Bundle, so they made use out of it. Let's see, we got that, Ninjask, and we get Where's Wally? Where's Wally? Interesting character, dude. Interesting character. The guy seemed to be always kind of sick or unwell, or I don't know, something was going on with him. But he obviously, I think if you remember the Omega Ruby and Sapphire, or maybe just Ruby and Sapphire in general, you can remember that you help Wally catch his first Ralts, which turns into a, what's this? A Clauncher and the Mysterious Garden. So once during each player's turn, that player may discard an energy card from their hand in order to draw cards until have as many cards in their hand as they have Pokemon in play. I like this. This is a game changer for cards that require discarding. I like it, I like it. So it's kind of like a cycling road in a way, but you can pull as many cards. So I might have to, I think I have a way I can figure this out with Sarah Ledge decks and stuff. Yeah, very excited, very excited. All right, let's get the ball rolling. As I'll open them up, I'll translate some of the cards for you as well, that people that might be interested in playing the game itself, especially maybe the hit cards or maybe the trainer cards. There's a Kadabra, nice. I think you get the promo Alakazam and the promo Riolu, pretty sure. Forgot how that works. Just Chikorita, Spoink, Meganium, and Inteleon. Interesting. Not bad. Let's keep the ball rolling. As the video progresses, I'll become much more quicker with opening the cards. There's a Jinx. As you can see, I got one of my favorite Pokemon, Jinx. So I'll put Jinx next to Jinx there. Let's keep going. Graveyard and Acerola. So Acerola is an interesting card. It might see some play. You can use this card only if your opponent has 2 or few prize cards remaining. Choose one of your Pokemon in play. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage and effects from attacks done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So pretty much, if you have if your opponent has 2 or few prize cards remaining, if they're going to win, you can play this card, you choose one of your Pokemon in play, and during your opponent's turn, they can't hit you. Simple. Can be clutch if you're stalling some stuff out. Can be clutch. Will I put it into a deck? Maybe. It's kind of like a Briar situation. It's a situational card. Maybe a clutch one. Okay, Pyroar, and what's this one? This is another stadium. This is like Sandy Shores or something. Let's have a look if we can find it. Surfing Beach. Once during each player's turn, the player may switch their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon, or water Pokemon, I think. I think this is related to water Pokemon. So if you're running a water deck, this might be useful. Also situational. Alright, let's go. Have you pre-ordered your sets? Have you got anything from EB Games or anywhere else? Amazon, we get a Buddy Full Art Poffin. I've got the gold version of this, now we get the full art version of this. This card is search a deck for 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less and put them onto your bench. Know this off by heart because I've played this so much. Love to see it. That's a nice little hit. I'll take it. Unfortunately, I can't use these Japanese cards during my tournaments, but you know, it's nice to have those. Maybe someone might want to collect them. Maybe someone in Japan might want to grab them, but we'll see. This card, it's called a Suspicious Clock. Devolve one of your evolved Pokemon. It's a P Pokemon by returning any number of evolution cards on it to your hand. That Pokemon cannot evolve this turn. This could be a psychic thing. Evolve one of your psychic Pokemon by returning any number of evolution cards to your hand. Interesting. And that a Pokemon can't evolve this turn, they say. So, kind of makes sense. It could be a situational thing where, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know, something, a Pokemon that you want to, I don't know, use its ability again that you can only use once per turn. I'm not 100% sure. There's a Spoink, Snover, Litleo, Frostmoth, Tangrowth, and what was it? Tangrowth. So along with the new megas, like, you know, there's, I think there's, from what I know, there's going to be a Mega Starmie. Obviously, there's going to be the Mega Starters like Mega Meganium. Oh, that's a nice little art. It's a Tomikazu Komaya. There's something in the back. But I like to. I'm actually trying to collect like a master set of these. So if you have any of these, let me know. So I'll put that to the side for now. There's a Magnemite and an Abomasnow EX. An Abomasnow EX, super scary looking mon. Super powerful, perhaps. So basically, it's got Avalanche Hammer, 100 times damage. Discard the top 6 cards of your deck. This attack does 100 damage for each basic water energy you discard in that way. Frost Barrier, 200 damage during your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can be situational. Can be very, very strong as well. Has a lot of HP. It's got a nice. It's a water type, but it has a steel resistance, or it has a steel weakness. So you might have to be careful. It's not the water electric type thing where most Pokemon that are water types have an electric type weakness. This has a metal weakness. So Goldengo pretty much eats this deck for breakfast, or eats that Pokemon for breakfast. So you might want to be careful when you're playing that card if you decide to use it in the future. But yeah, let's move on. Ooh. I reckon the card's integrity right here. Alright, Stuffle, Curlier, Snom, and a Ninjask. Ninjask whatsoever. You might see this set showing love to like the Gen 3 Pokemon because Omega Ruby and Omega Sapphire had the Mega Evolution. We get the Kangaskhan to pair up with the Kangaskhan EX we just got right there. Wow, how good is that? You got the SR, the secret rare. How cool is that? Beautiful, beautiful card. It's got like the Mega Kangaskhan and kind of like the Mega Kangaskhan in the background, kind of imitating. So it's like, it's really nice art. Love to see it. How good is that? Mega Kangaskhan. I knew there might have been a feeling of getting the Kangaskhan again once we pulled the first Kangaskhan, but you love to see it in the flesh there. There it goes into the top loader. It will just go in front of the regular Kangaskhan EX. Nice to see it. Nice to see it. So let's move. Let's keep moving. Let's burn through these real quick. See if we can get anything from the back. There's the Mega Stone, or I think it's called the Mega Stone. Rather, it's called the Mega Signal. So search your deck for a Mega Evolution Pokemon EX, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You're going to need this if you're obviously going to play some Megas in your deck. You don't have to play Megas anyway when you play the new set, but this is obviously a card that there's going to be 3 or 4 more in your decks if you're playing. So I think Mega Lucario might be the choice, but Mega Gardevoir is also there. Nothing there. So we're going to rush through these a little bit more because I can understand the length of the video. You might not have enough time, so you're probably just here to see the pulls, maybe hear me waffle a little bit, but let's see if there's anything there. Nothing there. Let's keep going, eh? Oh, there's something there. No, it's a reverse. It's just a regular holo Alakazam. Nice, nice. Back in the days, you can remember like holos just being like super, super rare in like vintage packs. There's another Clauncher, which I'll keep. Nothing there. Looks like we're using up our luck in the earlier stages of the pulls, but there could be something. There's a Kyogre. Look at that beautiful Kyogre. Oh, Primal Kyogre, Primal Groudon. When they make their releases for the sets, oh my god. But it's illustration rare. There's a Latias EX. Love to see it. Let's have a quick look at Latias EX's moves. Mega Latias, Strafe, 40 damage. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon, and then Illusory. I can't Illusory Impulse. 300 damage, discard all energy from this Pokemon. Okay, I guess if you have like a Blaziken or something or whatnot to keep putting energies back on this Pokemon. You can just do 300 just damage. Crazy for a basic Pokemon. That's, I guess it's an EX, Mega EX, so it's a lot of damage. And if you can pair it up with something that can retrieve its energy, like I mentioned, a Blaziken, go for it. Why not? Could be fun. You can also strafe. Hit something, come back, you know. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's move on. I'm also, trying to figure out a way where I can utilize. There's a Litleo AR, art rare, love to see it. Litleo, I think it's going to get some love with the Mega Evolution with the Pyroar. I think the Pyroar definitely needs a bit of love. I can imagine like Lysander using this Pokemon. But yeah, hopefully they do it justice, give it like a proper lion-looking look. I mean, it's already lion-looking, but you know, give it a proper Mega Evolution. Do it some justice. Don't put some wings on its head, or don't put, you know, fairy things on its head. Just do something insane with it. Alright, looks like I'm just collecting all these launches. Love to see it. We've still got one more booster box to go, courtesy of Pacific TCG. Thank you very much. There's a Xerneas. So you can also think about like the Pokemon coming out in these sets. They're going to come out in later sets, maybe as special rares. Now this is an interesting stadium card. I just wanted to touch on this because it's going to be quite broken, I believe, in competitive play. It's called Lush Forest. Each player's grass Pokemon can evolve into another grass Pokemon during the turn they play those Pokemon. So you can accelerate evolution really quickly. However, you can't evolve a Pokemon during your first turn, obviously, but that's probably going to be good with Venusaur decks. You know, you just evolve really quickly, skip having to maybe, you know, wait the required time it needs to spend on the bench, and just go for it. Can be clutch if you've got a couple of Bulbasaurs on deck, or maybe a couple of Ivysaurs on deck ready to go. Kind of like its own rare candy in a way, but even better. How good is that? There's Jinx, you can sit there, mate. Jinx has its friend Snorlax in the back there. How you going, mate? Just looking after it. I didn't put it there. It just happened to get there for whatever reason. I'm not sure. I don't know what happens when I'm away from home. Ooh, there we go. We get the promo card for the set, the Alakazam. Whoa, how good is that? That is absolutely magnificent. Oh, jeez. This is one of the cards I actually wanted to get because Alakazam, obviously a Gen 1 Pokemon, but it was a Gen 1 Pokemon that you had to have a friend to evolve it. And I never had any friends, so I always had like just the Kadabra ready to go. But yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful card. Brings good memories for me. Even like the base set of Pokemon when it first initially came out in the 90s. The Alakazam was highly sought for, as you can see. Let's have a look at its ability. So it's got Psychic Draw. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during the turn, you may draw 3 cards. Hand Power. Put 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon for each card in your hand. So you kind of want as many cards as in your hand, and these are damage counters, so it's not actual damage or attacks. So it could be okay. It could be okay, but it's largely reliant on the cards in your hand. So I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be a good card to play, but it is a very beautiful card to look at. Love to see it. 2 more packs left. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. No, nothing there. Helioptile. Mega Alakazam art, I can already tell it's going to be insane. There's something there. It's a Mega Manectric. Now, I've looked at this card and I think this is quite a good card. And I'll tell you why momentarily. So the Mega Manectric EX, it's got Flash Ray, 120 damage. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic Pokemon. Pretty good. But the second attack is Riot Blaster, so you do 200 plus damage. You may discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 130 more damage. So you don't have to do it, but if you want that extra damage, maybe in clutch game or later on, you can just go boom, hit it for 330 and it will wipe out most Pokemon. Dragapult, Charizard, etc. Gardevoirs, I think, yeah. So pretty strong Pokemon. I might build a deck on this, we'll see. That's done for our Mega Symphonia. We're going to go straight for the Mega Brave. The better set, and the card we want is going to be the Lily's Determination. But I'm happy with anything really. Any SAR will be great. Alright, here it is. Here it is. How good is that? Whoa, there's a lot. I might mix these up a little bit. Shuffle them around. Make it interesting. Put it to the side, and let's go. Mega Brave. Mega Brave. Are you brave enough to see what's going to happen? Makuhita. So this is a whole completely different set of cards. So it's obviously a dual set. And then there's this item here which I want to quickly look at. So this is called Iron Defender. During your opponent's next turn, all of your metal Pokemon take 30 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon after applying weaknesses resistance. This includes new Pokemon coming to play. Okay, so it just kind of protects your metal Pokemon for whatever reason. Could be good, could be good. 30 damage can be clutch. Can be clutch if you're expecting a big hitter to come and hit you. You just take a little bit less. Could be the game-changing moment. Could be a clutch situational thing, but we'll see. Spiritomb. Okay, this is LT Surge or Lieutenant Surge. So he was the final person to finally get like a illustration rare as the or full art in the set from Gen 1. Ask your opponent if both players may draw a prize card. If yes, both players draw a prize card. If no, draw 4 cards. This is an absolutely fun card to play because it puts a little bit more variation into the game, which haven't seen before in recent times, where you actually ask your mate or ask your opponent, hey, you want to draw a prize card? If yes, both draw a prize card. If no, draw 4 cards. So it's kind of, I like it. I like it. It puts a little bit of variation. Also puts the game in your opponent's hand as well. You can both be like, hey, you know what? Let's gamble. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's both get a prize card, and maybe that prize card will benefit you, maybe benefit them, maybe it benefit both parties. A little bit of fun, I like it. I could definitely see some tournaments in the future where people are down to 1 prize card each and be like, you know what? Let's just tie. Let's just get a prize card each. Let's go for it. Fun times, fun times. But I can imagine if you're playing competitive as well and you're really serious about it, you're obviously going to say no, but yeah, could be interesting. There's the Onyx, which we're going to probably hopefully see in Mega Steelix in the future. There's a Gimmighoul. There's Marshadow as well. And I know Marshadow's also got an illustration rare as well on top of that. So I'm excited to see if I can pull that as well. It's a very nice card. Quite desired. Let's see, nothing there. Oh, we're getting close. Maybe we get a Venusaur or an Ivysaur. Looks like they reused this art for Krogunk. I definitely have seen this Krogunk, this art before. Seems like it. Seems like they're all the fighting Pokemon sometimes kind of seem a little bit similar in their actions or whatnot. So we'll see. There's a Corphish, Spearow. Ooh, I like this. I think this is Shinji Kanda. Yeah, the Shinji Kanda art, along with the what's in the back. We get a Venusaur EX. Let's have a look at the Shinji Kanda art. Beautiful, beautiful art. I think Shinji Kanda and Tomokazu Komoya are the best artists in the game in recent times. And you get a Venusaur EX, another Lieutenant Surge. So Venusaur EX is going to be extremely strong Pokemon, and I know people are already looking at it at the moment. But what can it do for those that do not know? So the ability is Solar Transfer. As often as you like during your turn, you may use this ability. Move a basic Grass energy from one of your Pokemon to another Pokemon. Strong. Jungle Dump for 240 damage. You also heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. So it's already got 380 HP. You just Jungle Dump. Non-stop, non-stop. You just keep healing. So it makes you super hard to knock out. Also at the same time, if you probably have like Monkeydoris in the back, you can also offset a bit more damage. But it's a super, super strong Pokemon, and it's almost at 400 HP. So I can most definitely will be able to see this in future tournaments moving forward. We'll see how Japan goes. I think the Japanese players are also extremely great and creative deck builders in both the Pokemon VG and also TCG space, but we'll see how that goes. Along with, obviously, you pair it up with the Lush Forests and a few other things and a few other grass things and bug catching set, and the list goes on. But we'll see. Look at this Numel. See that? There's a Dialga and a Celebi. I would love to see a Celebi at some stage, maybe even a Mega Celebi if that ever were to come into fruition. I think Celebi is such a beautiful Pokemon in itself. I've had good memories of it and also bad memories of it, but in a positive way. Okay, this Ding Ding Bell, I forgot what's called. Okay, it's not a Ding Ding Bell, it's a fighting gong. So, search your deck for a basic fighting Pokemon or basic fighting energy card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Really nice card, I like it. You know, another deck search that you could use for fighting Pokemon. You know, it'd be nice if that, you know, with the trainer cards and like the item cards, I wish there was like a way you could find like a special illustration where with this like kind of fighting card where you could like incorporate a fighting Pokemon like Machamp or even Lucario actually hitting the gong, which would be, oof. Mate, I'm giving Pokemon ideas to make more money here, you know. I reckon that'll be, oh, beautiful. There's a Riolu, and this is the it's a Premium Power Pro. So during this turn, attacks used by your fighting Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So also a very clutch card. You can just use this. You know, you've seen it with like the Black Belt EX card. They can hit EX cards for 40 damage, but this is an item card, so you can just like slap this on. And you know what? I'm gonna do 30 more damage. Enjoy. So I think it's a good card to have if you're running that fighting deck, which Mega Brave seems to be revolved around predominantly. Battle Hero. Kind of nice. So we get the Vulpix. We get the Vulpix art rare. Love to see it. Look how beautiful that is. The Vulpix art rare. My lord. Now, we'll probably see maybe a Mega Ninetales maybe, but I believe that in future we might see another Ninetales special illustration rare. But this is such a beautiful card. Vulpix in the fireplace, getting warm. Don't know why, it's already a fire Pokemon, it's already warm, but a very nice art card. The background goes super well with the Pokemon itself, so you love to see it. And I can tell a lot of people love the Vulpix line with Ninetales. But they could add a Mega. They could add a Mega Ninetales. You could have like 16 tails, as many tails as you want. You know, maybe you can turn into Naruto or something, Uzumaki. Let's go. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's speed through this. Speed through this. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, do remember? Oh, that's the myth I was talking. I was talking about the Marshadow, and we've got the Marshadow. You love to see the art rare. Look at that Marshadow. Cool as Pokemon. It's in the forest, just chilling. It's actually there's actually face against a Pikachu there. I didn't realize that. There's a Pikachu right there, so this card actually might be a decent card to collect for Pikachu collectors because it has a Pikachu. And it looks like it's going to take over Pikachu's soul and look after it. So, how good is that art? How good is that art? That's like a Halloween Pikachu looking thing, I think. So, wow. Beautiful, beautiful card. Does 60 damage. I don't think it's going to be as viable. But, you know what? You never know. People come up with the most creative things for Pokemon. Especially in the TCG space. I'm trying to make a Scovillian deck work. But we'll see how that goes as Spiritomb. And looks like this is, what's this? Whisker, illustration Whisker. This is kind of like the in-between like Shinji Kanda and Tomokazu Komoya artwork. I like it. Whisker. Who is Whisker boy? That's the artist. I like the background. As you can see, my background's kind of like as it is now, but I might incorporate that background as a different thing. We'll see. We'll see. I'll put that to the side for now. I like it. It gives me inspiration, the Soul Rock. Gives me inspiration. Alright, we got the Bulbasaur here. Come on, let's get the Bulbasaur illustration rare. There's a Lucario EX, as you can see, the mascot of this set. Let's see what Lucario does. So Lucario EX. 1 fighting energy or a jab. Do 130 damage. Attach up to 3 basic fighting energy cards from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon in any way that you like. Pretty good. Also got Mega Brave, which does 270 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon cannot use Mega Brave again. So I guess you can just use it once. You can attach an air balloon to it. You can come back out with another Mega Lucario EX perhaps, do Mega Brave, and just keep cycling back and forth. With its HP and its like fighting supporter cards, I think this could be a viable card, maybe. But like I said, if you knock this card out, you take effectively 3 prize cards. So just be mindful of that, of the Mega Pokemon, because it's so strong as per, I guess, megas, but yeah, interesting. Let's keep going. Me patiently waiting for like new Tomokazu Komoya artwork. There's an Ilvatal, and a Golden Joe. We've seen that artwork before. Also seen it used in some decks as well. What have you got? Spearow, Vulpix, Fighting Gong, and a Tinkaton. I think there's like a Tinkaton, maybe illustration rare, I'm not sure. Can't entirely remember, but let's go. Fighting Part Pro, Stonejourner, not Stonejourner, oh my god. Gargnackle, jeez. Oh, I'm gonna keep that on the side. Oh, I just missed that, but there's Lily Determination. We get the LT Surge, Lieutenant Surge, all the way from Vermilion City. What are you doing, mate? He's just gonna ask you. The card itself looks like, hey mate, you know what? You want a prize card? I'll take one too if you want to take one, bro. If not, I'll just draw 4 cards. Negotiation. That's the word I was looking for. This this trader cards offers a new element to the game where you have negotiation with the other opponent. For better or for worse, you never know. But how good is that? Love to see it. Oh, they all fell over. It's alright. I'll fix it up later on. Fix up the set later on. I don't have room on my desk right now. Let's see, and we get the Lucario EX SR. Beautiful. How good is that? The Mega Lucario EX. It's kind of like the Kangaskhan that we had, where you can see like the Pokemon first and also the Pokemon in the background doing its pose. Beautiful. My lord. I don't know if we can get a Lily's Lily's Determination now because we got this, but you could still get a gold. Which will be great. But look at that. We've got the mascot of the sport, Mega Lucario EX. How good is that? And Lieutenant Surge. Probably Lieutenant Surge, my favorite card. Alright, let's keep going. We've got a few more packs to go through. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a roulette. So I'm just going to open up all the packs that I have. And just, yeah. And just open all, and just reveal them all at once, okay? I'll be back. Alright, we're back. We've got this stack of cards. Look at that, looks like bulk. But I haven't seen what's going on here, so we're just going to go rapid fire and just go for it, eh? Alright, Fearow, Ivysaur, Makuhita, Gargnackle, Shiftry, Gimmighoul, Vulpix, Toxicroak, Fighting Gong, Stonejourner, Miltank, Corphish. Hey, we get a Mega Mawile EX. I'll put that aside for now. Celebi. Let's go. Give me a Lilies or something. I think I've already hit there, Sada, yeah. I know. Ooh, I get the Fighting Premium Pro Plus full art card. It's actually very nicely. The colors are beautiful. Actually, I'll take it. Very nice. Let's keep going. There's a Ninetales, Lily's Determination. She's come a few times, but she hasn't come in the full. Maybe the full art might be nice. Let's go to something there. Hey! We get the Bulbasaur AR. Love to see it. Oh, I have to get that sleeved. I have to put this down. The other ones I wouldn't too care sleeving off, but this is obviously such a beautiful card that I have to sleeve. Oh my god. What a card. This is like kind of gives me like all the Bulbasaur like lines in the recent times, or the last one, I think the 151 rather. It's kind of like a link card, so this one links to the other card, like links to the Ivysaur and the and the Venusaur as well. But what a beautiful card that is. Love to see it. You can hold on to it there. Let's keep going, eh? No god packs in this, unfortunately. I think if it had like 10 cards, or like a Japanese set had 10 cards, you could get god packs, but that's a nice art. Hey, we got a Mega Absol EX, put that to the side. How good is that? Mega Absol with the comb over emo looking thingo. Let's keep going. Nomel, Nicket, Celebi. This is gonna be it, and that's the last one. We end on this. Yeah, so in that rapid fire full pull, we got the Mega Mawile EX, which very interesting card. Greedily Devour is the first move. This attack does 80 damage for each prize card you've taken. So you've got to be pretty much ahead in the prize count. And also does Big Bite, 260 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, before this attack does damage, this attack does 30 more damage instead. So you can do a total of 290 damage if you've got some damage on the other person's Pokemon. Premium Plus Play, which you've seen. Mega Absol, which is an interesting card, very situational kind of card. It's got the Doom Period, which is the first move. If your opponent's active Pokemon exactly has 6 damage counters on it, that Pokemon is now knocked out. Pretty cool. And it also has Cruel Claw, 200 damage, your opponent reveals their hand, discard a card you find there. So you can actually reveal it, and it's not random, you just choose whatever you want. And you can also see the Bulbasaur AR, beautiful, beautiful card. Sorry about the glare in the background, but you can see it, how beautiful is that? Wow. All right, let's review all the pulls that we got. I'll just grab them randomly. Let's have a look at today's pulls. How good. The Druddigon, obviously from White Flare, which was amazing. The Mega Mawile EX, love to see it. The Mega Manectric, the Litleo, beautiful card. Mega Larias, Mega Abomasnow. The Buddy Buddy Poffin, the Delibird, the Mega Lucario EX, the Mega Kangaskhan EX, the Marshadow Art Rare. The Mega Kangaskhan SR, the Mega Lucario SR, oh, what happened there? Mega Venusaur's there. Alakazam, love to see it. The Jinx, I don't know how it got in there, but it did. Lieutenant Surge. Vulpix, love to see it. The Bulbasaur, the Mega Absol, and the Premium Plus Pro. Love to see it. My favorite card from the set is probably going to be this Lieutenant Surge, just because of the effect of the move. What's the actual card called? Let's see. It's called Lieutenant Surge's Bargain. Makes sense. Makes sense. Love to see it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching one of my videos again. I'm trying to upload as much content with whatever time I have available. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. The liking and the commenting helps the algorithm so much. If you've already subscribed, it does help the algorithm a lot. Hopefully, I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers this year. Might be tough, but if you know a friend, family, dog, cat, kangaroo, get them to subscribe, because yeah. We also have a giveaway in my last video where I did a tortilla slap with my girlfriend, giving away a White Flare binder collection to someone with the most creative comment on their favorite special illustration rare or even card from that set. So, and a giveaway will be announced next week. So all the best, look after yourself, but most importantly, make sure you keep it clean between. See you in the next video.